Well, some bad news for fans of the Adams Street Zombie Crawl here in downtown Toledo. The event's organizers announced on Facebook that after a dozen years, the event is officially dead.
The event attracted thousands of people dressing up as the living dead, spending time on Adams Street and bringing in big dollars to the area. But organizers say the event soon became too expensive to keep it going.
Michael Sandlin joins us in studio now with more. Michael, how have the bar owners on the street taken the loss of the big event?
Well, Dan, I spoke to the owner of Wesley's, and honestly, he's not that upset. Well, he agrees this marks the end of an era. He says the zombie crawl became something much bigger and more expensive than anyone on that little street ever intended.
For 12 seasons, early October meant you could see thousands of zombies crawling up and down Adams Street. But instead of brains, they were seeking beer.
It was a lot of fun. It started out as very much a grassroots group of friends kind of doing just sort of a bit of a neighborhood lark. And it grew every year.
By 2017, it unofficially broke the record for largest zombie gathering, with over 17,000 wristbands sold. And the thousands in proceeds that came from it went to public works up and down Adams. The trash cans, the pride flags, even a separate street sweeping team than the rest of the city. But the more people attended, the more restrictions and security measures Adams Street needed to implement. And by 2023, the little grassroots effort was becoming a full-time expense.
The last year that we had the zombie crawl, the city and TPD in particular, they created a lot of restrictions on access to the event and created a lot of gates that had to be moved through in order to get approval from the city for this event, and those all led to less people coming in through the doors. And it was just created bottlenecks for the attendance, and the money that was raised inevitably didn't cover the cost of the event.
So last year, the village took a year off to consider their options. And after thinking it over, much like the monsters it was based on, the Adams Street Zombie Crawl is dead. However, Wesley's owner Micah Risher says, with Adams Street's evolving image, maybe it was time to say goodbye.
So we just kind of realized that we need to move forward in a different direction and throw events that are more about the neighborhood, more about the community aspect of this, and less just a celebration of excess.
Now, as for the public works on Adams Street that were paid for with zombie crawl money, Risher says now they plan on funding them with smaller, more frequent nonprofit events hosted by the bar, such as their recent block party, saying moving forward, they want more controlled and family-friendly options throughout the year. In studio, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.